When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence
have a good one, brother.
And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lamb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game, picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job around it. The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those break defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Scrambling away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally tough.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
I know I could go for this.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series.
Defense.
Turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This crowd full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The bootleg looking to fire. Fires on the move. It looked like a crack, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have that home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down.
Punch that team. You gotta punch it.
You
gotta punt that, bro.
You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in early.
Bring your item. I just realized. Bring your item to work with. Well, 11 possibly. But I should think of money. That's what. Also defense. That's the main goal. I don't want to go with running back up the good fight. And I'm so low at health.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly. And
catch 86.
Decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Mistakes, and he may get more. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw again. Got it behind the line. It's Reese. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his tight end.
Oh, you go backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Nah, hold up. Yes.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's on target and complete. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. No,
He missed.
good. After the miss, no
And
change.
he missed.
And man,
Ain't
this one's
go
getting
for
off to a
it,
slow
miss.
start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
Leaves it with the running back.
So,
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Kevo.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up.
Going deep.
Let me get that. Come on, bro. What you doing? Fake ass animation, man. Fucking pick, man. Let me run.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop
Fucking
that.
pick,
His
boy.
third interception
They robbing me,
just
man. Just let me run.
for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Reese. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
It'll be third and long. He wants to change this route. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Trojans will have it first and 10. Lost to throw again. Right on the money. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. that big pickup on what they call the drag round, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback making checks. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Oh, they're after him. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojan.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this Palmer now?
5-9. It was a little buzz, but we're going to make you a stop.
But they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now is in the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Go for one.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive.
They got capitalized.
My God, it's about that duck that's driving the truck after having stored up water.
On 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make the play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him. Of course,
ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end.
Get down.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down. Right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you separate the team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Making side adjustments here. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Reese. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. And the incomplete
Dangerous,
pass
bro.
out
That was
wide.
a dangerous, bro. I'm glad you ain't. Woo, Kevo, slow down. That was dangerous.
Running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him.
He would have just turned around. That's a pick six. All the way.
I think you keep trying to leak him out in the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
What's that?
From the gun, again, looking for room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yo.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Say roll again. Put it together so I can roll it.
Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
To the air on second down. flips it out in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama pushing the tempo. He'll throw on third down. Oh, they really
defense.
use that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra pocket. On the right snap, it's Wormley. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back.
Good tackle, good tackle.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. For the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They've been running it, but down the pass. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Fires to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USC. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we have been keeping a close eye on. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air on first down.
Let's go.
Interception number 3 on the day.
Let's go. Way to be there. James Johnson. That man got a basketball player name.
They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Meadows. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Offense in an empty set. Wants to keep it in the air. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lamb. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh, yeah. That was a busted coverage, man. Fuck. I was going to happy to try and get that shutout.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of your clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
They'll move the tight end. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. And this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his
Slow 32? It's a house call 32?
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. And when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Power football with the run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hunt route. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range.
Points, y'all.
48 yards out.
It's a big dub right here, y'all.
Nice job being ready, and you're
I know we got our chance back at the playoffs, man. We got the 4th dub in number 10.
25, no attempt at
Come right back, be the number 3. Make that one not be for none. Like it. We gotta do it again against the Texas next week.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Defense, boy. I was trying to get that pick, man. I'm glad I pressed buttons.
4th down coming up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. The long pass down.
I ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you.
Siapa kali stuck?
Amen.